Now that you know how the washers work, you might wonder, why is this a better product to secure a bolted joint? Well, first and foremost, it's impossible for our washers to loosen unintentionally due to the wedge locking effect created. Apart from this, my favorite arguments are that you can install the washers easily and they can be reused. But there are even more advantages worth mentioning. Node lock washers maintain a high clamp load which ensures the function of the joint. They are quick and easy to install with standard tools. The locking function is not affected by lubrication. They have defined and uniform friction conditions which result in a more accurate preload. They are reusable and don't affect the reusability of fasteners. The washers are hardened and can support and distribute great loads. Washers with an enlarged outer diameter are available for flanged bolts and nuts. They have high corrosion resistance. They can be used with fasteners up to grade 12.9. Their locking function is reliable, even for joints with short clamp length. They secure fasteners at both high and low preloads. They don't need retightening. Their locking function is verifiable. The washers come with a lifetime warranty. To sum it up, the washers are a great piece of modern engineering. Node lock washers come in a wide range and are available for bolt sizes from metric 3 up to metric 130. The washers are produced in 5 different materials. The small washers, for example, are designed for saltwater applications, pumps, heat exchangers, and medical equipment, just to name a few. We also offer CE-approved steel construction washers, Node lock X-series washers, and wheel nuts. You can read more about these and find all dimensions and a selection guide on our webpage. We also offer customized solutions that can include special materials, measurements, sizes, coatings, or changes in geometry. So yes, Node lock wedge locking washer is a great product. But let's be honest, you shouldn't use it in all types of applications. Here are my colleagues again explaining why.
Are there cases where Node lock washers doesn't work?
Actually there is, yes. One could actually be if you have a contact surface underneath the Node lock washers that can rotate.
Okay, I think I understand. So for example, if you have the Node lock washer and underneath a plain washer that is like loose, then it's not possible.
That is correct, because the Node lock washer will lock the plain washer, but the plain washer will not be locked against the contact surface, which means it can rotate, and it will be a friction locking and not the wedge locking. Also, there is the problem with hard surfaces, because we can't get the impression mark from the serration in a hard surface.
Okay, I see. I will not install the washers on my toilet or porcelain.
No, because the porcelain surface is a very hard surface, so we can't make the impression marks.
And then we have the case with the soft underlaying materials.
Yes, that was actually my third point, that if you have a soft material as a contact surface, it cannot hold the serrations, and it can also be too brittle, so it will just start to rotate.
Yes, and this is the case for wood or plastic or any other similar materials.
Scenario number 4 is actually when you have large settlements in the bolted joints.
Yeah, and the case with settlement is such that if you have the clamp material under pressure, it will over time compress and it will lead to a loss of clamp load.
That is true, and the Node lock washers need a certain level of clamp load to work.
And this is the case for rubber gaskets, for example?
Yeah, that's true.
And multi-layer joints.
Exactly.
Node lock has a global turnover of over 100 million euros, so they're not just a pair of washers. We will cover this in the next video.